Welcome everybody to Lady Red Volleyball. Alan Donovan here with looking for someone to run the camera. Oh, here comes Maria. So we'll be here doing our thing here. Maria is going to be doing the camera work for us. Maria Mangianelli, daughter of Mike and Penny. On the Trego side, we have number 20, Maya Mathea. Number 13, I'm sorry, is Danny Schubert. Number 15 is Kenzie Bliss. Number 10 is Adrian Nguyen. Number 2 is the libero, McKenna Flax. And 22 is Kaylee Walt. On the Lady Red side, of course, we have our typical starters of Haley, Feldman, Dakota, Kettenberg, number 11. And number 25 is Cameron Hutchison. Number 12 is Gracie Kirchhoff. And Miley Rabies, number 1. And Lily Island is number 5. So here we go. Kaylee Walt serving there. Up to down by Gracie. Popped out of the sky. Good hustle by Adrian Nguyen. Push over to Dakota, too far in the back. Maria, use the handle. It's much faster that way. Okay, you got it. You've done this before. Okay, Cam Hutchison back a touch, apparently. I missed that. Not a good strike there. Ace for Cameron. Adrian Nguyen, the junior. Just wasn't underneath it, but correctly. Okay, here goes Cameron Hutchison again, the junior for Lady Red. Ace baby. Right there in front of Maya Mathea. Cameron Hutchison, daughter of Brock and Julie Hutchison, granddaughter of Pam and Dennis Hutchison. Pop tie in the sky, up by Adrian Nguyen, up to the front. Adrian's going to straight to the back row, off a tip. To Gracie. Gracie's going to go across the middle to Kenzie. Strike to the back row in the middle shot. Push to Dakota. Dakota go down. Bumped up. Just a little bit out of Maya's reach. She tried to get to it, but just couldn't quite in the right position. So, coaches is Sabrina Dietz for the Trego Golden Eagle ladies. Goes Cam again. Popped high in the sky, pumped over, up by Gracie. Good job on a shot by Adrian. Push up, set by Kaylee into the top of the tape. Miley's over. Good hustle on both sides here. Strike to the back row. Miley had to get it. She's kind of in the same position. So, Trego Golden Eagles on the board. And the libero comes out number 2, I assume. McKenna Flax. But Miley over to Dakota. Dakota go cross court. Bumped up the front. Push to the block. Bumped up. Good response. Free ball over. Here goes Cameron. Gracie going across court. Bumped up into the rafters, but McKenna might have, hadn't I tried to go for that, it might have given some of the opportunity because she kind of blocked up some players from getting in there. Okay, Gracie Kirchhoff, 5-1, Lady Red ahead. Popped up by Danny. Danny's working that back row right now. Okay, Miley, Dakota got the back corner, but Brandon has to do a shuffle there. So, point for Lady Golden Eagles on the over strike by Dakota. Here's Avery Ziegler. Miley going to go in the block and down. Point for Lady Red. 6-2. After this match, Trego will be taking on the Norton Lady Blue Jays. And then after that will be Smith Center and Norton. All these teams are pretty closely matched as far as personnel and the type of play they've had in the last weeks here. Of course, Lady Red lost 2 last week against Beloit, but free ball over by Danny Schubert. Here goes Miley, cross court, popped high. This guy going to be out. Just not a good response by McKenna. Miss Schubert. Miss Schubert. McKenna. Good hustle by McKenna. Off the walking down, what they call something else. They called Cameron the net. Now use your handle. Good hit there. Bailey Archer back to serve now for Lady Red. Popped up. Out. Good try on that. The Lady Golden Eagle side. Kaylee tried to bring it back with a fist, but just outside the antenna. Here goes Bailey again. Popped up. Free ball over by Gracie. Miley. McKenna. It's going to be a really weird set. Stay with the ball. Okay. Follow the ball. Here we go. Pumped up. Set to the middle. Off the block. Foot back there, and Tinley puts it down. Tinley's in it there now for Lily Highland, daughter of Amber, and Mike Highland, granddaughter of Ron and Becky Atwood. Into the middle, up to Gracie. Gracie crossover. In the block. Danny's there. Not Danny, but Bailey, 2 hits. I think they're going to call a lift. Yep, they're 2 hits. That's what I would have called, but I guess I did call. But my call don't count. Okay, Danny Schubert back to serve for the Lady Golden Eagles. 10-5. Out. Good eye by Lady Red. Good communication there. Here goes Tinley. Up by my struck in the block. Back up by Adrian. Cross court. Into the block and down. Touch. And a shot by Avery, number 24, in that far left outside hitter position. 12-5. Here goes Tinley. Pretty deep. Schubert's got it. Back set. Into the middle. Free ball. Soft punch. Gracie down. Hard shot to Adrian. She couldn't bring it back in. Point for Lady Red. Oh, Blue Jay girl here eating snacks. Okay, here goes Tinley. Short pop. Free ball over. Tinley brings that to the front. Then he's going to set it over to Gracie. Gracie's going into the block. Drops down there. Point for Lady Red. Timeout wanted by Coach Sabrina Dietz. What? No, you don't. It's all here. It's not there. You don't do anything with that. It's not doing anything except just filming. But now you know. I'd like to thank our sponsors, everyone who's contributed in the past. If you'd like to be a sponsor to help us out, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Barter Way, Smith Center, Kansas. I'd like to thank the People's Bank of Smith Center, Osborne, Pratt, and many other locations for the money to buy this new tripod here we're using. Seems to be holding up really well. And it's kind of unique the way that you can set the camera up so that you can get the camera position the way you want it. So thank you, bellbank.com, for all your banking, checking, savings, security boxes, trust. Or just go down there and have a chit chat. They used to give away Tootsie Rolls. I don't know if they still do or not. Pumped up by Schubert. Back to the middle. Free ball over to the back row. Miley's there. Here's Cam. Cross over to Gracie. Gracie's up on the top of the tape. And down. Point for Lady Red. Looks good, Mary. Thank you. Kind of a wiffle ball there if you watch it closely. Strike to the back row. Up by Tinley. Up to Dakota. Dakota into the block. Out. Point for Lady Red. Mr. Schubert has the ball. He's knows a lot about volleyball because his wife, and basketball. His wife was doing that for a long time. Crossover. Avery goes soft. Down. In. Point for Lady Red. 17-5. We've seen this before. A team will come in here, he kind of gets behind it, but then the second set they come back pretty strong, so maybe it's just some bus lag. Tinley, up by Danny. Strike across court, up by Tinley. Going to set up to Gracie. Gracie going to the block and down. Point for Lady Red. 18-5. See if the Golden Eagles can catch up here. There's Tinley. Oops. Not a good pass there. So here we go again. Tinley serving. Up by McKenna, but nope. Not a good pass. You can sit down if you want to, but you're just too energetic. I know you won't. Here goes Tinley. Cross to the net, on the right side. Oh, good job. You come that well. So 21-5. And another timeout wanted by Sabrina Dietz. And we will be in Alma, Kansas at Wabunsee High School on Friday filming that. It's 3 hours down and 3 hours back. So I'm thinking about staying overnight in Russell to save me about 3 hours, 4 hours of sleeping because the bus is leaving at 6. The next day to go to Hoisington. We'll be in Hoisington for that round robin tournament they have down there. And it looks like we're back in action here. Tinley's back to serve. Up by McKenna. Free ball over. Miley. Going to sit over to Katie Kistner. Oh, Dakota tried to sweep it over but didn't go. I'd like to thank Holly Nixon for keeping me up on who our sponsors are. 21-6. Back to service number 22, Kaylee Walt. Over Kate. Into the middle. Up by Kate. Kaylee. Striking in the net by Adrian. And Danny's coming out. And Michaela's coming in. Kate and Dakota And Haley on the front row. And Cameron Hutch back to serve. Teddy picks it up. There's Maya. Colanette appears. Here goes McKenna Flex. Good up by Avery. Over for Schubert. Bumped up. Free ball over by Dakota. See if the Golden Eagles can do something with it. Kind of close to the net. Not a good set. Kate works. Yep. Just a bit too out of position there on that set. So 22-8. The Lady Golden Eagles trying to work their way out of this deep hole. Bumped up. Set over back set. Kate going down. Good job by Kate to see that open hole there. Took advantage of that. And Lily Highland's back in there. Kate comes out. Her grandfather used to run the drugstore at the Downs there. Yeah, worked for him. Set up computers once. Soft by Avery. Here goes Miley. Striking the block. Oh, good try. And body surfing there by Lily. Trying to get to that ball. But just kind of, everybody got sucked in pretty close. 23-9. Here goes Avery. Cam's going to push it up to Miley. Miley to the back row. High in the sky, kind of bounce around. Oh, good job by McKenna to keep that ball alive off the ricocheting roof. Miley into the block, bumped up. Dakota's going to take advantage of that duck. Shot in the air, pow, shot it down. So 23-9. And Avery's coming out, and Isabella, I think there's an I. Maia. It's coming in. Lily's coming out, and Tinley's on that front row. Here goes Dakota. Back to serve again. The officials are checking the rotation rolls out. Over to Danny Schubert. Good strong shot there by Danny Schubert. Cross court to the back row. Okay, here goes Adrian Wynn back to serve for the Lady Golden Eagles. Up by Cam. Haley going to come back. Miley returns it back into the block and down. On the block by Kaylee Walt. And Lady Red win that one 25-10. Alrighty. Some of our sponsors are Donna Dunce, Duke and Kathy Raby out there in Phoenix. Howdy, David, Kathy, Dennis and Kathy Hansen across the street from me, Jim and Donna Muck, the Janet Sims Memorial, the Connie Sink Trust, Art and Linda Beffert, Neil and Karen Herndon, Skipper Marie Overmiller, Marvin Shipley, Matt and Alicia Brown, Homestead Land and Real Estate and Auction, Sean Phelps. They're in beautiful downtown Smith Center. Of course, the People's Bank is in beautiful downtown Smith Center. John Overmiller, Burke and Kim Phelps, James and Barbara Sweat, Bob and Wanda Dietz, Dale and Audra Seaman. Mitch and Tammy Holtis out there in Kansas City wants to remind you we are going to have the chief fundraiser in April, so we'll keep you posted on that. Larry and Barbara Wilson, Carol and Wilma Berry, Ken and Diane Deppet-Schmidt, the Holtis boys, Eldine, Mike, Mitch and Lyle, Larry and Judy Burgess, Roger and Janice Allen, Joe and Betty Bedford, Dwayne and Artis Kattenberg. I talked to Michelle, and she said here at the school, and they're working on a really funny play. Should be available the second week of November, typically. Second or third week, so we'll keep you posted on that. I think it's a Fractured Grimm's Fairy Tale. Then Also, would like to advise you of a organization called Teammates here at the school. So Teammates involves adults who want to sign up, have the time late in the afternoon after school to assist with mentoring children who need assistance or just want to be around some other parents other than their own parents or parent. So if you'd like to help out, and it's not hard, just call up to the school, make an effort, see what happens. Good things can happen if you make it happen. Good things don't happen if you don't make it happen. So call up to the school, 785-282-6609, and ask to speak to, they'll put you on the list, and Tim Wilson or Rob Buckmaster will contact you and set you up with a child and let you know what's going on. Here goes Cameron, his second set. Lady Red won the first one. Of course, as I told you previously, Avery. Dakota in the block, popped up. Danny gets it up in the air. Strike to the back row, up by Lily. Now zoom in some more, Maria. Coach likes it better with zoomed in. Okay, that's good. Oh, you can use this to zoom too. Rocker. That goes back and forth. No, you just put your thumb on it. Okay, here goes Cameron. Oh my goodness. So, okay, here goes Cameron. Go ahead and zoom some more in. Go the other way. Bumped up, slider. Zoom in, that's out. There you go, good job. Pumped up. Set to the middle, to the back row. Up by Lily. Push across to Gracie. Gracie gonna go soft, but brought back over quickly. Here goes Gracie in the back row. Touch. Oh. Yep, they call it touch. Good. Three to 0. Here goes Cameron. Up to the middle, up by Danny. Brought back in. Back over. Push to the middle to Dakota. Good block. Haley's right there. Miley going to set it up to Gracie. Backed up by Cameron. Here goes Gracie again. Striking the block. Two in the back. And down. Point for Lady Red. Okay, here goes Cameron. Up to the back, up at Danny. Brought forward, free ball over by Kaylee. Here goes Gracie into the block. It'll be tough, yep. Spun up on that left side. So point for Lady Red. 5 to 0. Here goes Cameron Atchison. Back to serve for Lady Red. Up by Danny. Truck in the block there to Kaylee, but too many hands in the way. Dakota and Gracie. So here goes Cameron. Ooh. Right through Danny's hands. 20 back there in the back row. Ace, baby. 7 to 0. Here goes Cameron again. In the middle up by Danny. She got under this time. Set. Soft tap. And too many hands there again. Kaylee Waltz. And number 30. Something is coming in. That long hair is in fashion. Tori Hober, the senior for Lady Golden Eagles there on that back row. To see if they can break this serve by Cam. Over by Avery. Too strong though. Point for Lady Red, 9 to 0. Here goes Cameron again. Danny brings it up. Set by Flax, and over by Torrey, but blocked again. 10-0. And a timeout wanted by Sabrina Dietz. I'd like to thank Maria for handling the camera work here. Does a really good job. Some more of our sponsors are Dwayne and Artis Kattenberg, Joe and Betty Bedford over there in the South Lebanon land. Roger and Janice Allen, way South Lebanon land. Larry and Judy Burgess. And I think that's about everybody. So, like I said, next week we are going to be in Hayes, I believe. I think we're having a quad down there. And typically what they do is they make a school, a varsity play at the Kennedy School. 2 teams play the Kennedy the first match, and then they have to come up to high school. That's out of bounds. So it's kind of, never mind. Hopefully we'll be at the Bellinger Gym. We won't have to go down to Kennedy and then pack up and get up to the high school and reset up. Good dig by Miley. Goes Gracie in the middle. Striking on the net, point for Lady Red. Okay, Gracie kickoff, back to serve. Daughter of Becky and Josh and Susan and Dave Hudson's grandparents, along with Sue, and over by in. Miley watched it all the way down to her foot, and it was in, according to line judge Adam and Brandon Raby over here. Got some good volunteers there. Sue and Mike Gierkoff or Gracie's grandparents. Stop in the net. Good dig by Miley. Miley's hitting the floor a lot. Now Miley has to get up and hit the ball. Push to the middle. Softball up by Avery. Back over to Miley. Miley's going to hit down. Good up by McKenna. Brought back over. Striking them to the blocking down on my Thayer Dakota there. 12-2. Dakota. Good hustle by Kaylee. Kinley goes straight down to the left. Well, Trego's overall has been 9-4. And it says they're 2-0 in district, but we have leagues, I guess. Just not a good pass there. So 14-2. At about 7 o'clock or so, we'll be taking on Norton. We'll see how this Norton team fares up against Trego, and then we'll see how Smith Center and Norton fare up against each other. Too far out. No touch. Yeah, Brandon and Adam have seen a lot of volleyball, so they're good at this. Good up by McKenna. Out. Just a little bit too strong there on the shot by Maya Matheo. Here goes Dakota. Pumped up, right. In the back row of Dakota. Going to be tough. Off the net. Good job by Cameron to pull that net ball out correctly. It's going to be tough. Down ball. Yeah, overpass. Lady Red took advantage on that right side by Haley and Tinley. Dakota back to serve now. Daughter Denise and David Kattenberg. And Danny brings it up. Cross court off the block up to Dakota. Push up to Miley. Good control shot down that line. Point for Lady Red. Dakota goes again. Danny brings it up. Up. Start to the back row. Over by Maya. Tinley crossed over into Kaylee. Straight to the back row again by Maya. There goes Miley in the block. Haley's there. Over to Tin. Tin's going to get a soft left, but Maya's there. Oh, good shot over by 24. Avery's Eaglers. And Avery's back to serve now for Lady Golden Eagles. Okay. Lily calls out, that's mine. Off the top of the block and out. Touch. Point for Lady Red. 19-3. Danny's coming in for Haley, as she often does. Where's my kid going? Where's my kid been? Here goes Danny. Not Danny, Bailey. Duh. Bailey brings it up. Good response there by Schubert to bring it out, keep it alive. Here's Miley. She's off to block it out. Point for Lady Red, 20-3. Kate's coming in now. He doesn't want her to come in. Timeout wanted, so we're going to have a timeout, and I think they've already, maybe she'll have to check it again, I'm not sure. Then the week after, next, like I said, I believe we're at TMP. If you want to find out what's going on in Redman and Lady Red Kingdom, you can go to USD237.com. And once you're in there, I forgot, I can't get in there on the Wi-Fi. But you can if you go turn it off. And I'd like to thank Next Tech for the opportunities that they've given us over the last 16, 17 years. Started off with just letting us have equipment, then they run some cables, then they run the internet to the football field, and then they run the cables to the auditorium, and they run the internet into the elementary school, into the gym. They brought the gym in here and the football field so we can stream from all of our facilities with high quality internet by Next Tech. Try to bump, good bump. Good response there, good quick response. There goes Miley in the back row in. Isabella couldn't get to the ball. Just a bit out of range. 21-3. Short. Good job by Isabella to get it up in the air. Danny brings it over. Dakota brings it to the front. Haley's going to set to Tinley. Tinley up the block. And off of Maya's face. So point for Lady Red. 22-3. Carry goes Bailey. Strong hit. Isabella covers well. Good pass. Good shot there by Danny. So point for the Lady Golden Eagles, 22-4. Kind of a cross backhand. In the back row, up by Isabella, but out. Point for Lady Red. You're having fun, aren't you? You're having fun, aren't you? Good job. I like that. Goes Haley. Miley. Close to the net. And that just wasn't there. Set match point here for Lady Red over the Trego Lady Golden Eagles. Miley's back to serve now. Off the top of the tape. Good job by Danny to get her back over. So point for Lady Red. And that finishes that match off. So Lady Red wins 25-4 in the second set after winning the first one 25-10. So we'll be back in about, probably less than an hour. I don't know. Depends how that match goes between Norton and Trego, which will be coming up next. So I'll be right back, or we'll be back here in a little bit. So you're watching Lady Red Volleyball on USD237.com, on Next Tech Channel 165, and on this Mr. Redman YouTube channel. Thank you to Maria Manginelli for running the camera. I'm Alan Donovan. Go Lady Red.